Namaste friends, welcome to Ashni Home Cooking. Today's recipe is Bahara rice with Hyderabad special mutton curry. The word mutton itself will give us a special energy to all of us. My all-time favorite dish, and I used to eat this dish whenever I visit Hyderabad. The combo of Bahara rice with mutton curry is the best. First I'm going to do Bahara rice, then we'll move to mutton curry. The ingredients needed to make Bahara rice. Take a pan, pour 4 to 5 spoons of oil. Let it heat. Then we are going to add 2 cinnamons, 2 bay leaves, 2 star anise, 2 Marathi mock, 4 cloves and 2 cardamoms. After it is, I'm going to take 2 big onions which is roughly chopped. Fry until it's brown. Now in this stage, I'm going to take 8 chilies because we are not going to add any chili powders or any masala in this. Give a nice mix to it. In this stage, I'm going to add carrot, beans and potato. If you wish, you can also add cauliflower as well as peas also. So after adding all those, give a nice mix to it so that it gets mixed with onions and chili and with the masala what we have added, the spices. Give a nice mix. And now I'm going to add 2 spoons of ghee. After adding ghee, you have to give a nice mix to it. And why? Because I'm adding ghee is, when you add in the between, it gives nice flavor to the Bahara rice instead of adding it in the beginning. Mix it up well that the ghee gets mixed with all the vegetables we added here. See, now I have just mixed it well. In this stage, I am going to add half cup of mint and half cup of coriander. After adding this, give a nice mix so that it is both mint as well as the coriander gets mixed with all the veggies. So now I'm going to add salt. So take salt as the taste you like. I'm going to add 2 spoons of salt. After adding salt, give a nice mix again so that all the veggies will get salt. Give a nice mix again. While eating Bahara rice itself, you will get a flavor of the mint and the coriander what we added. So take how much ever coriander you want and the mint. In this stage, I'm going to add 2 spoons of garlic paste. After adding it, give a nice mix to it. Bahara rice itself will use lot of garlic, ginger garlic paste as well as mint and the coriander because we don't add any spices to it. So after adding this, give a nice mix to it so the garlic paste till the ginger garlic paste raw smell has to go. See now how it looks. I'm going to add water. I took 1 kg of rice, so I'm going to add 1.5 liter of water in it. I choked the rice for 30 minutes in water because by choking the rice will give you a perfect texture without any breakage of rice while cooking the Bahara rice. So after adding the water, we have to mix it well. So at the bottom, you will have some veggies, so it will get mixed with water. So now we have to allow it to boil for 2 to 3 minutes. Allow the water to get boiled. See, I'm doing the mixture. In this stage, you can take some water and have a taste whether the salt is perfect. I just closed it and allow it to cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Now see, the water is boiled. In this stage, I'm going to add the rice what I have choked for half an hour. So take the rice and put that into the water. So if you take 1 cup of rice, then add 1.5 cup of water. So take in that measurement. So I took 1 kg of rice, so I'm adding 1.5 liter of water. Give a nice mix to it so that all the veggies, all the rice and all the masala, that is spices, will get mixed to it and allow it to cook for 5 minutes. So in this stage, we have to mix all this and close it with a lid. Now I took half, that is 2 to 3 spoons of milk. I'm going to add yellow food color in it. See now, the bahara rice is ready. In this stage, I'm going to add the milk with the yellow food color in it. So while taking the rice, it gives a nice color, that is white and a yellow. That will be perfect look for bahara rice. And I'm going to add ghee, 1 spoon of ghee in it on the top for a nice flavor while we are eating. So, and the top again I'm going to add the kajus, that is cashew nuts on the top. Yes, your bahara rice is ready. Yummy bahara rice is ready in Ashwini's home cooking. See how it looks. The texture of the rice itself very perfect. It is cooked very nicely. Now we'll move on to Hyderabad special mutton curry. So take a mixie jar. I took 1 full tomato, adding to 1 spoon of poppy seeds and few cashew nuts in it, and grind it well in a paste. See, now you can see, and keep it aside. Take a cup, add 1 cup of water in it, full of water, and 2 to 3 spoons of chili powder, and half spoon of turmeric powder, and 1 spoon of coriander powder, and 1 spoon of garam masala powder, and mix it well so that the masala will get dissolved in the water. After mixing it, take a pressure cooker and pour 2 to 3 spoons of oil. Let the oil heat. Now I'm going to add 2 cinnamon, 4 cloves, 4 star anise, 1 bay leaf. Give a nice mix to it. After adding these spices, I'm going to add onion. Onion should be in a finely chopped one. I took 2 big onion. After it, give a nice mix to it. Now I took 4 to 8 chilies. Mint. Give a nice mix to it so that the mint as well as the chili onion will get mixed with all the spices and the oil. Give a nice mix. This will be the best combination to eat with bahara rice. Now I just added 2 spoons of garlic, ginger garlic paste. Give a nice mix to it. Mix until the raw smell goes out of ginger garlic paste. See, now it is ready. In this stage I'm going to add mutton. I took half kg of mutton. So I'm going to add. Wash immediately you bring from the shop with the turmeric powder. So after washing it, just store it in refrigerator. Then while you are cooking, you can take it out and cook. So after adding mutton, I just mixed it up well. So in the mutton, ginger garlic paste as well as the onion, oil all gets mixed up, and allow it to cook at least for 2 to 3 minutes. Give a nice mix. I'm going to add crystal salt. For any non-veggies, please do try to add crystal salts because it gives nice taste to the non-veg. So I just refer you all to cook with crystal salt instead of normal salt. After adding salt, give a nice mix to it so that the salt gets melted because we are adding crystal salt. And now in this stage, we are going to add the puree, that is tomato puree. What we took, one big tomato, poppy seeds as well as the cashew nuts. Give a nice mix to it so that the tomato mix until the raw smell of the tomato gets. After it, you can see it is boiled. Give a nice mix again. In this stage, I am going to add the puree what we have taken, that is a masala. So before adding it, take a spoon and mix it so that all the masala will get mixed with water. After adding it, give a nice mix. This mutton curry is in my style. I used to do mutton curry in this way. After it is done, we have to close it and pressure it for at least 3 to 4 whistles so that the masala will get cooked. We'll wait. The process is going to be completed. See, now you can see all the oil. It came out well. It is almost ready. In this stage, I'm going to add the coriander. After adding the coriander, give a nice mix to it. It is ready. Yummy, yummy. Hyderabadi special mutton curry is ready in Ashwini's home cooking. So I'm just serving with bahara rice and the mutton curry. My all-time favorite is carrot raita. See how it looks? In Andhra and Telangana, in all the functions and festivals, they will serve with this bahara rice. Please do like my video, share my video, subscribe my channel. Wait, don't forget to click the bell icon. Thank you for watching Ashwini Home Cooking. Bye-bye.